Cornelio Avila was the founder of a large and prominent Southern California family. Cornelio Avila was born in Villa del Fuerte, Mexico. He was a Spanish soldier who served in Alta California, then stayed to settle in the 2-year-old Pueblo de Los Angeles in 1783 with his wife Maria Isabel Urquidez and 6 children: José de Santa Ana Avila y Urquidez, Francisco José Avila, Agustina Avila, Anastasiya Avila, Antonio Ygnacio Avila, Ildefonso Avila. After settling in Los Angeles, 3 Californio children were born: Bruno Ygnacio Avila, Maria Hilaria Avila, and José Maria Avila. Cornelio Avila died while visiting Santa Barbara in 1800, and was buried at the Presidio Cemetery. José de Santa Ana Avila y Urquidez was born in Pueblo de Baca, Mexico, one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. José de Santa Ana married Maria Josefa Osuna y Alvarado in 1792. He was a soldier at Santa Barbara 1801 to 1806. Miguel Avila was a Californio son of José de Santa Ana Avila, born in Los Angeles. In 1816 he enlisted in the Monterey Company, and in 1824 was corporal of the guard at Mission San Luis Obispo. In 1826 he married Maria Innocenta Pico, daughter of José Dolores Pico. Miguel Avila was the grantee of Rancho San Miguelito in 1842, and alcalde of San Luis Obispo in 1849. Maria Ignacia Marcia Avila was a daughter of José de Santa Ana Avila y Urquidez and Maria Josefa Osuna y Alvarado. She married José Dolores Sepulveda of Rancho de los Palos Verdes in 1813. After his death she married José Antonio Machado of Rancho La Ballena. Francisco Avila was a wealthy ranchero and alcalde of the Pueblo of Los Angeles 1810 to 1811. Francisco Avila was a native of Sinaloa, Mexico. He was one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. Francisco came to Los Angeles sometime after 1794. In 1810, Francisco Avila became alcalde of the Pueblo of Los Angeles. The Pueblo's population at the time grew to 415 inhabitants. In 1823, the Mexican government granted him 4,439 acres of land Rancho Las Ciénegas, near La Brea Pits, approximately 7 miles west of the Pueblo. Avila grazed cattle here and turned it into a profitable venture. The Avila land grant was bordered on 3 sides by 4 other ranchos, which in later years led to many boundary disputes involving Avila and the other owners. The Avila Adobe, built in 1818 by Francisco Avila, still stands today in the heart of historical Vera Street. In November of 1826, Avila was one of the local notables invited to Mission San Gabriel by Father Jose Bernardo Sanchez to meet explorer Jedediah Smith, the first ever to travel overland to California from the United States. Francisco Avila married Maria del Rosario Verdugo, the daughter of Mariano Verdugo and Maria Gregoria Espinosa, in 1810. Maria del Rosario Avila died in 1822, and Francisco married Maria Encarnacion Sepulveda, the daughter of Francisco Sepulveda, owner of Rancho San Vicente y Santa Monica. Francisco Avila died on April 5, 1832, and his 4 children were granted the patent to Rancho Las Ciénegas in 1871. Antonio Ygnacio Avila was one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. He married Rosa Maria Ruiz in 1804. He was the grantee of the 22,458-acre Rancho Zorzal Redondo. Ascensión Avila. Maria Ascensión Avila, daughter of Antonio Ygnacio Avila, married Pedro Antonio José Sánchez, and by him had 6 children, one of whom was Tomás Avila Sánchez. After the death of her husband, Ascensión lived with Pío Pico, and had 2 daughters by Pío Pico, Griselda and Joaquina. Juan Avila, son of Antonio Ygnacio Avila, was the grantee of Rancho Niguel in 1842. He married Maria Soledad Tomasa Capistrano Yorba. He was a judge of the plains at Los Angeles in 1844, and justice of the peace at San Juan Capistrano in 1846. Rafael Avila married 1843 Emigdio Villar, grantee of Rancho Boca de Playa. Bruno Ygnacio Avila was one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. Bruno Avila regained for his family Rancho Aguilar de la Centinela from Ignacio Machado in 1845 through an exchange of property. Bruno Avila owned a modest adobe townhouse near present-day 7th and Alameda Streets in the pueblo of Los Angeles. It was a 3-room structure on a small tract of land with a fenced-in vineyard. Machado traded his entire rancho, including the adobe hacienda, for Bruno Avila's pueblo property. Bruno Avila moved into the Centinela adobe and went into the business of raising cattle on the land, which was adjacent to his brother's Rancho Zorzal Redondo. Within 10 years, Bruno accumulated several thousand head of cattle. In 1854 he borrowed $400 from John G. Downey and agreed to pay 6% interest per month, or 72% per year, which was the standard lending rate at the time for private loans. The following year he borrowed $1,400 from Hillard P. Dorsey at a similar interest rate. Avila, who put up Rancho La Centinela for collateral, was unable to repay the loans and subsequently lost his rancho in 1857. The land was seized and auctioned off at a sheriff's sale. Anastasiya Avila was one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. He was alcalde of Los Angeles in 1819 to 1821. In 1843, he was the grantee of the 3,559-acre Rancho La Tejauta. Enrique Avila, son of Anastasio Avila, was second alcalde of Los Angeles in 1847. Enrique Avila served on the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors for 2 terms, 1868 to 1872. José María Avila was one of several sons of Cornelio Avila. He was alcalde of Los Angeles in 1825. He was first married at Mission San Diego to Maria Andrea Ignacia Yorba, daughter of José Antonio Yorba and Maria Josefa Grijalva, who was the daughter of Juan Pablo Grijalva, a Spanish soldier who traveled to Alta California with the expedition led by Juan Bautista de Anza and was the original petitioner for the lands that became known as the Rancho Santiago de Santa Ana. Maria died barely 1 year later. They had one son, José María Avila II. He secondly married Josefina Palomares, daughter of Ignacio Palomares. They had one daughter. He was one of the leaders of the revolt against Governor Manuel Victoria in 1831. He and 50 other Los Angeles leaders were imprisoned by alcalde Vicente Sanchez for plotting against Victoria. An army of 150 men raised in San Diego by José Antonio Carrillo and Pío Pico marched into the pueblo and released all prisoners. Victoria led a force from Monterrey to stop the insurrection in Los Angeles. The two armies clashed at the Battle of Cahuenga Pass and José María Avila was killed. Josefina Palomares then married Luis Arenas, who also had a son. They had 4 children of their own.